we had noticed a few years ago that there's this new trend where you no longer have your proverbial military coups, but where you would have a democratic election or electoral process taking place in country A few months after elections, some mutineers will start making noise. Then later followed immediately by themselves declaring themselves to be rebels, and then wanting to negotiate power with an elected government. If that doesn't happen, a war ensues. We've seen that in such destabilizations, like it has happened in Mali and a few countries that we've mentioned now, putting aside Somalia, that has been a problem that we've been trying to resolve, and it's much, much better now. These insurgencies end up with rogue elements using religion and tribalism here and there to try and bring insecurity and insurgencies in our countries. The leaders of the continent in the last two summits of the AU have come up with a mechanism to say, yes, they're aware that 10 years ago there was a decision to have African Response Force, which was going to be regionally based. That now with this new development, maybe it is important that while we are waiting for the African standby force to finally come through and be operational, we need some urgent and interim measures. And that's why the last two summits took a decision that we need to have our own African capacity for immediate response. So I'm sure the leaders in the next coming summit will be finalizing the operationalization of that. This will be made of countries, volunteer countries who just say, Kwanel, enough is enough. We will have to stand on our own to start indeed practically intervening to deal with African problems, to bring about African solution. Working together, of course, with the AU and the Peace and Security Council of the AU.